You don't have to look at that one. You're streaming.
Yeah, but
Yeah, see? It's not up yet.
oh, yeah, it's not showing up.
I know.
Technical
There's a lag.
difficulties.
There's a lag. You're streaming.
There it goes.
Yeah.
There it goes. Alrighty then. How you doing, gamers? I'm flying solo today. Mr. Top Hat Jones and Ilocano SC are with family today, and they're doing holiday stuff. So I will be flying it solo. So I'm trying to figure out all of this this technical stuff that Ilocano usually covers. So if there's anything wrong, please let me know, and I will try to remedy it. But I'm no expert at this stuff, folks. Anyways, so here we are, episode 21. I hope you all are having a great holiday. I had a pretty decent one. Let me know what your holiday was like down in the comments. What'd you get? Hit mute on the keyboard. Okay. What is the mute button on the keyboard? Did that fix anything? Testing 1 2. Testing. Let me know if that fixed anything. And thanks for all your patience and your help. Like I said, this is not my forte. I guess I don't really have a forte. Dope. Thank you. Rio Fibonacci. Thank you. So anyways, let me know how your Christmas was, guys. Mine was pretty good. Hung out with family, hung out with my girlfriend's family. Got some cash, got some clothes, got new boots, got a new Pro controller for my Switch. We got to do some holiday stuff, eat a lot of food. It was a good time. So let me know how your guys' what yours was like. Is it still echoing? What in the world? I push mute. Hold on. Ilocano's calling. He's coming in with the fixes. Hot fixes coming soon, folks. Stand by. Yeah, it's our first time setting it up without him being here. Okay. Chixie doesn't hear an echo. Thanks, Chixie. Oh, we're good? Okay. I guess we're good. Alrighty. Okay then. Well, move on. Like I said, if you hear any technical babbles or anything like that, just let me know. We'll try and fix it up. So let's go ahead and start off. The echoing is in my own head. Alright, well, that's a bit of a problem, isn't it? You might want to just get some sleep there, pal. Anyways, let's go ahead and start off with the news there. Bethesda is in the news again today. Of course it is. It's not been Bethesda's, last couple months. It's just not been there for them. Today, there's been this new controversy about the Nuka Dark Rum. If you haven't heard of the Nuka Dark Rum, it was this promotional beverage that was released not too long ago. And it's basically supposed to be rum in the shape of a Nuka-Cola bottle. And for those of you who don't know, in the game of Fallout, there's an in-game beverage called the Nuka-Cola, and it's got this cool bottle that's shaped like a little rocket ship and stuff like that. And the Nuka Dark Rum that's being sold is at a pretty steep price tag. It's $80. Obviously, people weren't really buying it for the rum. No one really cares about that. They were buying it for the cool bottle. It's a pretty nice looking collector's item. And besides all the shipping issues that came along with it, when people actually got it, they were not happy to find out that the bottle that they were promised was actually just a normal bottle of rum. Thanks for the link there. Thank you for that. So we have this, it's a normal bottle of rum with a plastic covering that made it look like the in-game bottle. What people were expecting was an actual bottle shaped like the rocket from the Nuka-Cola bottles, which that's not good. People were pretty pissed about that because what you're actually getting is not worth $80. The only way I can even see it being worth $80 is that they had to make these custom glass bottles to look like rockets. And so that has not been sitting over very well for these people. People are getting really pissed off, and they're actually just crapping the bed. Bethesda is. The rum is like nothing special. The covering actually gets in the way when you try and pour the rum. Like some YouTuber showed them pouring the rum, and the rum was just spilling out everywhere, so it can't even pour properly. And it's just an absolute mess. And I think the biggest problem with this situation and with the canvas bag situation was the lack of transparency between Bethesda and what the consumers were actually getting. See, it seems like they're being intentionally vague with these products, or they're being intentionally misleading with these products, saying that like, hey, you're going to be getting this. And when you actually look on the website of the Nuka Dark Rum, it doesn't really, there's no description saying that it's a normal like rum bottle wrapped in a cheap plastic covering. Like, all you see is the picture with the cover on it, and everybody would assume that that's what you're getting, but of course that's not what you're getting, and people are supremely pissed about it. So way to go, Bethesda. That's another one for the books this year. Actually, again, in news for Bethesda, people are getting banned for cheating, and I guess whatever kind of anti-cheating software that's or implementations that Bethesda is using for Fallout 76 is kind of it's kind of out of whack, because a lot of these people are getting banned for using mods, but the mods that they are using are mostly like fix mods for Bethesda's dumpster fire of a game, like stuff like the fixing the field of view, or fixing the screen fit. All that people are getting banned for this, and they're basically just using mods to fix the broken game that they got, which is absolutely asinine. And people are actually they actually are being told that if they want to be unbanned from Fallout 76, they would have to write an essay saying why I shouldn't cheat on online gaming and why it's bad for the community and all this stuff. And everyone's just like, really, dude? Like, I'll write you an essay. You don't want me to write you an essay. That's what I'm feeling. And it's bad news, kids. It's bad news. So anyways, that's Bethesda. Of course, we had to talk about them again. We haven't. A week has not gone by without them doing some shady stuff, guys. So there they are. Other exciting news, though. Anyone who's a fan of Jack Black, Jack Black is actually entering the YouTubers ring. Check out his channel, Jablinski Games. Right now, all he has is he's got like one video on there, just being like, "Hi, it's me, Jack Black," and he's chilling in a chair and being ridiculous, doing Jack Black stuff. And but he's claiming to be bigger than Ninja and bigger than PewDiePie. This could also just be Jack Black just being himself and being ridiculous and like starting shit and stuff like that. But it's just funny because it's Jack Black. I mean, it's gonna be great. I'm following his channel. I can't wait to see what's going on with it. But because he is already so famous, even though he's got one video in there, he's already got like over 1 million subscribers, and he's got one video. Like, he's got no content. So he might become a big guy in the YouTube gamers in the YouTube gamer sphere. So look out for that. Moving on to this little bits of info we got. So let's see. DICE is to enable microtransactions for Battlefield 5 on January 18th. So happy holidays, folks. You're going to be getting some pay to whatevers come January. So look out for that. Excuse me. I got a new PUBG map a new map for PUBG called Vikendi. It's like a snowy, mountainous map should be live right now. Is Jack Black good at gaming? You know what? I don't know. I know he has said like in interviews and stuff that he likes games, and he's always been like big into games. But whether or not he's good, I don't know. But I guess, you know, when it comes to being a streamer, you either have to be like really good or really funny. And if he's not really good, I'm pretty confident he can be really funny. What else we got? Street Fighter V actually silently removed the ads from the in-game. So if y'all remember, a couple weeks ago we talked about how Street Fighter V had these in-game ads that were like on the characters, like as skins, and people were, you know, obviously pretty jived about that. And then all of a sudden the ads are miraculously not there anymore. Not quite sure if this is a temporary thing. Maybe they're going to do some revamping to try and make it less obtrusive. But, you know, enjoy it while it lasts. Let's see. Bayonetta 3 on Switch is actually 21% off with a pre-order. So if you're into the last two Bayonetta games and you have a Switch, go ahead and pre-order that thing. Get 21% off. Bayonetta is kind of like that's basically like a Devil May Cry style game. But with a whole new story, new characters, and centered around this witch Bayonetta chick. And you know, it's always been really, really good reviews. Let's see what else we got. Oh, the the classic skin for the Xbox. Y'all remember the classic Xbox back in the early 2000s had this, had this really rugged look, and it had like a big X on it, and that's when they had those big Duke controllers. And you can actually get a skin for your new next-gen Xbox consoles, your Xbox One, your Xbox One X. And so it comes with a skin. There's literally just a skin that makes it look like the old Xbox, but it's a officially licensed skin, so it's made specifically for your Xbox, so you can trust it at least. It also comes with the Duke wired controller, like the big Haas controller from the old Xbox days, and 1 month of Game Pass. So if that interests you, go ahead and pick that up, but it is going to cost you about $80. I saw that on Amazon this morning. In other news, Cliff Bleszinski. If you don't know who he is, Cliff Bleszinski was a developer for the first 3 Gears of War, and he was part of the original team when Unreal started out. Remember the Unreal Tournament series? And so he's been really big in the gaming sphere for a while, and he's had a lot of pull. And it's actually kind of interesting because he's actually supposedly leaving the gaming arena and going into Broadway. Broadway musicals, to be more precise. He's part of the production for a new Broadway musical called Hadestown. So that's interesting. I never really heard of someone moving like that big of a jump. They're going from gaming to Broadway musical. But I mean, he's got all that experience producing, so maybe he can. Maybe some of that will transfer over. Let's see. Battlefield 5 has got a new update. We have 3 new weapons. 2 of them are locked on challenges, and one of them is a bonus that you get apparently for logging in, but you have to do this before January 3rd. So if you have Black Ops 5 or Battlefield 5 and you're looking to get all those sweet weapons, sign in before January 3rd and claim your prize. I'm pretty sure that's how that works. I don't have Battlefield 5 though, so if it's a little off, I'm sorry. Let's see. But another is Battlefield 5. Battlefield 5 is 50% off on all platforms for the holidays. So if you don't have Battlefield 5 and you're trying to get it for cheap, you're not going to get it much cheaper than this for a little while. So pick that up. Let's see. Other new DLC for Black Ops is now live. There's a new operator named Zero. She's got like an EMP grenade, and she's got like a pick that she can use to like hack score streaks and stuff like that. So she seems kind of like a techie, like subterfuge kind of like a spy type character. Of course, you know, being that it's a Call of Duty DLC, we'll be getting new maps, new zombie maps, stuff like that. What else we got? Oh, Island of Nine. Island of Nine was a new like a battle royale that kind of came out during the whole battle royale phase earlier this year. It had pretty good reviews starting out. It was a really fast-paced kind of battle royale style, like first-person shooter. It had good gunplay. It was really quick, but the player base just kind of started dropping, and now it is free to play. So, if you didn't try it out before because you didn't want to pay for it, it's free to play now. So go ahead and check that out. Warframe. People who still play Warframe. I've been meaning to jump back on it actually because I've just had this little itch for it. There's a new Warframe called I think it's Baruch. That's kind of his name. I think it's kind of based off like a hand-to-hand combat kind of character, I guess. And there's also a new boss, like a big spider boss, for the Fortuna DLC, which is the new open world DLC. And then they had the original open world DLC that was on Earth, and now they have this one that's on Venus, and that's Fortuna. And there's a whole lot of content. You know, Warframe and DE's been adding all of this content just all the time. Hi Joey M, thanks for stopping in, man. I appreciate y'all being here. As you can see, I'm solo today. It's just me. Moving on, what else we got? Sledgehammer has been looking for developers. They have 2 titles that they are allegedly working on right now. They have a Star Wars style shooter that should be coming out, which is interesting, but we have no real information on that. And Titanfall 3 is also rumored to be, we should be getting some news about that soon, since they are looking for these new developers. And Titanfall 3 would most likely be the one that I would guess be coming up. Titanfall 1 and 2 are very well received. Titanfall 2 even better than Titanfall 1, but because it was released around the same time as all these other yearly shooter releases like Battlefield and Black Ops or Call of Duty, it kind of fell by the wayside. But Titanfall 2 was really great for the people who played it. It had a great campaign, great multiplayer. And so Titanfall 3 is expected to be even better. A new first-person shooter-style game called Witchfire. We got another trailer on that. This game has kind of been a little by the wayside. I haven't really seen anyone really talking about it, but I've been looking into it, and it actually looks really sick to me. It looks like it's kind of a cross between like a first-person shooter and like a Dark Souls-style game, where it's focused on these big, difficult monsters and focused on like your dodging and your timing. And there's also, it's not really linear like most first-person shooters, where it shows you like what the story is, and it kind of hands you the story. Allegedly, it's going to be more like Dark Souls, where you're kind of just thrust into this world, and you were kind of going around and trying to figure out what's been going on. What's going on here, and so it actually looks really cool. If you haven't seen the trailer yet, check it out. It looks really sick. Witchfire. Let's see. Another game, Control, got a new trailer. Control is this new third-person shooter-style game with a heavy emphasis on the physics engine. If you check out the trailers, there's a lot of like telekinesis kind of powers and stuff. Not really a whole lot is known about it yet, but apparently it takes place in this giant skyscraper that was overrun with some sort of aliens or an infection or something like that, and the whole landscape is all warped and stuff because of the crazy physics in the area. The game is visually stunning from the trailers I was looking at. You see a lot of like using like really cool like telekinesis powers, like slamming giant forklifts into enemies and stuff like that. So that's gonna be really cool. Check that guy out. What else we got? Quake Champions. Quake Champions being the Quake, the most recent Quake title. Quake being like a very famous team-based shooter. They have removed the loot boxes. They had loot boxes on launch. People didn't really like it, and they actually removed the loot boxes and totally revamped the progression, so it's not really based on the loot boxes anymore, because the problem being before is it was kind of pay to win. You can pay money to unlock characters faster, you can pay money to unlock weapons faster, and so that's definitely pay to win. And so they've actually removed the loot boxes and reset everyone's level. So you won't have to worry about that anymore. There's a new progression system based off of these in-game items. They're like crystals or something like that, and you can use these crystals to unlock stuff as you progress. Let's see, Star Citizen Squadron 42, which is the campaign title, is to have a beta released in 2020. So basically, Star Citizen was supposed to have not a single player, but a campaign style mode upon release a couple of years ago, but it didn't really make it in Final Cut because there was still some stuff they were trying to work out with it. But Star Citizen, for those of you who don't know, it's a huge PC game. It's basically like No Man's Sky, but way better. There's actually like first-person shooter combat, and there's huge, absolutely enormous ships, and epic space battles, and a literal universe-size world. So it's absolutely huge. I actually got a high-end PC so that I can run this game because it just looks absolutely awesome. And this Squadron 42 campaign is supposed to have a beta in 2020, which is kind of far off, but it's coming. And let's see, got some rumor, I guess. I only got one rumor today. It wasn't really a whole lot of news or anything this week, and it's kind of been like a weird week for us, kind of being Christmas and stuff a couple of days ago. But there's a new Persona game that is alleged to be announced. Some people are saying that it might be Persona 5 for the Switch, or it might be a completely new Persona title. I think it's more likely that it's Persona 5 for the Switch. So if that interests you, keep an eye out for that. And gosh, I'm just kind of running out of stuff. Honestly, I don't really have a whole lot. Like I said, it's been a weird week. It's a short week. Might just have a half episode today. We'll have like a little discussion, I guess. So, Xbox Live Gold owners can download Celeste Game of the Year award winner for free. Hey, look at that! Thanks for coming in, Rio Fabinici. So Celeste, I think I've heard of that. That was like a side scroller style game. We'll try it for free. Yeah, definitely try it out then. I'm gonna get on that. There was. Thank you for reminding me. There was some PS4 games that are gonna be coming out. New PS4 free titles. Where was it? Oh yeah, there were six new titles for the PS4. The two headlining titles are going to be this game called Steep, which is like a snowboard style game, and Portal Knights, which is kind of like it seems like a team-based kind of dungeon crawler style game. These two games and 4 others are going to be released January 1st, but they will only be available until February 5th. So go ahead and get on there, download them, add them to your library, play them later or never play them at all. Who cares? They're free. And I guess as far as discussion goes, everyone who has a Switch, what's your favorite controller to use? I personally like the Pro Controller. I don't have the GameCube controller, but I heard some people still think that's better than the Pro Controller. And if you use the Joy-Cons, what's wrong with you? Why do you do that? Because I tried using the Joy-Cons and I almost broke my wrist. Like, that thing is ridiculous. I can't even hold the thing without breaking it. So let me know what you guys use. What's your go-to controllers for Switch? And I'm talking about games like Smash and stuff that actually require a decent amount of combinations of buttons and stuff. Like if you're just if you're playing Mario Party, you're basically just using a Joy-Con to do ridiculous movements. But I'm talking like, what do you do when you're getting in hardcore gaming? What do you guys use? Like I said, I use the Pro Controller. The Joy-Cons, you are some sort of wizard then, because I cannot do it. Those things, I have giant hands though. Look, I have big hands. Like I can completely enclose the Joy-Con in one hand. Like
You know what that means.
those, yeah, you know what that means. Big hands, hard to find gloves. What else can we discuss? Let's see. What's your guys' main on Smash Bros? Who do you guys main? I I'm unoriginal, and I main a lot of the I main a lot of the Fire Emblem characters because I'm bad and unoriginal. You know, like Chrom and Ike. Those are kind of my guys right now. But you know, Metroid has always been, Samus has always been there for me. Samus has always been there in the background. I'm trying to play Dark Samus too. She's really cool. So yeah, let me know what you guys like to main in Smash Bros. And gosh, man, I guess that's it. I really just don't really have much. It's been a week. You know, I had a really rough start this morning. I'm not wearing my shirt today. I woke up like at 9 o'clock, and that's the time I'm supposed to be at work. And I live like 40 minutes away from work, so I kind of just rushed out the door. I didn't even like grab everything. So here I am, totally not displayed with my whole FPS Guide stuff. How does it feel to win the Office Smash tournament? You know what? It feels fantastic being the king. Yeah. I'm getting contested though. We're playing a little bit. Actually, the ringer over here is this guy Long. He's been coming out of left flank and totally like wrecking me on these little random matchups we've been having, where he's just picking some random character and I'm picking some random character, and he's actually been pretty consistently beating me. So I don't know. He might be having a new guy, a new king soon. Yeah, spammer. The spammer over here. I guess spamming does win. Yeah, everyone make fun of him. He spams. he uses the characters that throw shit all the time. That's all they do. Throw those little axes and little fireballs and stuff. The guy's whack, dude. No skill. One button. Oh, man. Why is his name Long? You know what? Why is your name Long? One trick pony. Absolutely. That's what he is. One trick pony. Oh, yeah. He's cheap, bro. No, yeah. Why is your name Long? Okay, let's change the subject. Okay, well, I guess that's enough spitting back and forth for now. They should make a one-button controller for Long. Yeah, just a one-button controller. Just the special button. Just push the special button to throw random stuff. That's what he likes to do. He likes to go run away from you and then throw stuff at you, and then stun you or some crap like that. Just the B button. That's all he needs. Oh goodness. Well, I guess that's kind of all I have for you guys today. If you guys have any other subjects you want to discuss, let me know down in the comments in the next minute or so, because if not, I guess I'm going to be getting off. Just wasn't really a whole lot of news this week. The biggest things, of course, being like Bethesda and Jack Black doing their things. What's for lunch today? Yeah, what's for lunch today? What are you guys going to do? You guys want us like order a pizza or something? Do some like pizza and garlic knots?
June said Osaka's.
June said Osaka's?
Yeah.
Oh, so maybe we're going to go hibachi. Yeah, so meet us up in hibachi if you guys want to come. We're in Kissimmee. Give me a call. Hit me up. Oh yeah, Happy New Year, Chixie. Happy New Year to all you guys. Hope you guys had a great holiday. Hope you guys have a fantastic New Year and a safe New Year. Yeah. Jack Black has, according to Real Fibonacci, Jack Black has the 1 million subs. He's got 3 million views on that 45-second video. And it's literally just him like this. He's just like sitting there talking and just like being Jack Black. And I feel like he's barely even like actually talking about anything. Oh yeah, thanks for dropping that link there. I guess that's it. There we go. Yep, there he is. Dude, he's so beardy now. He's so old looking now. I'm excited. I hope he actually does, shovel out some content, because I think he's hilarious and I can't wait to see what he shows. But let's see. We got anything else on here worth mentioning? Negative. I got nothing else for you, folks. All right, well, I'm signing off. Thanks for tuning in. Sorry it's such a short week. It's a weird week. We'll be resuming once the boys get back next week. And, of course, we'll have more content and everything for you. I will see y'all on the flip side. Let's see if I can end this thing properly. Like, click this. And then it's fading.
Yeah.
All right, peace out.